Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. How is everybody doing today on this fine Sunday? This is going to go up on Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well, having a good weekend. Now, today, okay, I know I said that I was going to work on some projects today. I've actually decided that I do want to do some sort of like kind of foresty type tree farm, but I want to do it the natural way, which means that today what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to travel out and try to find a flower field because I need to gather some stuff from a flower field in order to make the whole forest look beautiful and stuff like that, because I don't really have a whole lot of flowers for that. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to go exploring for a flower field. I'm going to collect a whole bunch of different flowers, bring them home, and then either in the next episode or in the second half of this one, depending on how long it takes to find that place, then we will start off on our little tree farm mabobber project. I need to feed these cows though, because I need leather really bad, because I'm going to be doing a lot of trades with villagers. I want to build out a massive village of kind of like I've kind of like decided this in my head. I want to build, I think, maybe this village out even bigger than it already is, and or I want to like incorporate a village into like the forest. So at some point I'm gonna have to, you know, like do stuff like that, and I'm gonna need leather for trades and all that good stuff, because I want to have a whole bunch of villagers readily available to do trades with to get emeralds. So yeah, that's in the agenda. Obviously that's probably not going to come till much later on, because I have so many, I'm stuck right now. I've got so many different projects that I got to work on. So, you know, this is like, this is in the far future, but you know, I wanted to mention it because it's something that I'm thinking about for a later date. Okay, so I'm going to head downstairs, I'm going to grab some more fireworks, and I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to head off and look for the flower field. So we fed them like 40 some pieces, 50 some pieces, 50, what, 50, I don't know, 50 some pieces of wheat there. So we got like 50 something cows, and now they're all about to 50% again. So we should have like 70 or something next time that we go to feed them. All right, fireworks. Yeah, we're running low on fireworks. I got another message from somebody in the comment section said, you need to get on top of a gunpowder farm. So, excuse me, I'm going to have to make that happen pretty soon here. Maybe tomorrow's episode I'll start building that. I need to do like some off-camera work for it first, so maybe I'll do that tonight if I get home at a decent hour. I forgot to sleep, but no big deal. All right, so I think there was actually a flower field. Oh god, I'm trying to remember which direction it was in. Another freaking grass block, man. These stupid endermen, they're always leaving this shit everywhere. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Flower field. I'm almost positive there's one in this direction if we fly that way, like completely straight. I could be completely off and wrong here, but I'm like nearly positive that there's one in this direction. Or was it in the direction of the woodland mansion? It could have been. Honestly, I don't know, but I'm gonna fly in this direction for a while, see if I can find one, and when I do find one, then I will see you guys then. It looks like there's quite a few right here. Are these flowers here? Yeah, these are flowers here. I think this is actually is this where we found our pink sheep? Yeah, I think our pink sheep was right over here. There's quite a few flowers right here, but we want the whole array of flowers. I also want to try to get petals that are on the ground, you know? So let's keep flying in this direction. I'm trying to get this drink open with one hand. I can't do it, but this is the drink of choice today. I've got kombucha. I had the wedding last night. I'll talk about that this episode. It was incredible. But yeah, we ate a very large meal last night, and I cheated pretty hard on my diet. So I'm trying to reset my stomach today. I'm fasting all day until dinner, and I want to get good bacteria in my gut to kind of reset what's going on in there. So I'm drinking kombucha, and hopefully that'll in some way, shape, or form help out my stomach a little bit. Now down here, are there any of those blue flowers here? I wonder, maybe? Because this is technically swamp, and I think that's where the blue flowers grow. I don't see any here. Oh, you know what I could do though, is I could bone meal the ground here and I might get some. Let me try that. This Skelly's giving me a run for my money right now. He was taking a heart at a time right there. Fucking jerk face. Okay, so this is definitely, aha, okay, yeah, that's it right there. Now, do they spread? No, they don't spread. No, no, no! Oh, thank goodness. Don't blow up my flowers, you freaking jerk. Oh, they don't go through. I thought for a second. So they are translucent blocks, but the arrows won't go through them. So cool. So if we kill skeletons and we go to a swamp, we can just bone meal these flowers. That's really nice to know, because I want a lot of these blue flowers. I really like the way that they look. We could even do like different regions of the forest with different trees and stuff. Like, you know, just to keep everything together and looking nice and whatnot. I'm trying to see, are there any more skeletons? Not really seeing any more skeletons around here. I guess we'll just like hop up out of here. I should have grabbed more food, man. I don't know what I was thinking there. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll keep going. See if we can find a field. But I was going to mention the dinner. So the dinner was incredible, man. So basically for dinner, we catered from a restaurant, or they catered from a restaurant that was called Frontier. It's in downtown Chicago. And that's actually where they ended up moving. They moved to downtown Chicago. They got a 2-flat, and the top floor is going to be his friend and his wife, his best friend from high school. And then the bottom floor is him and his wife, who just got married. And basically they decided to cater from this restaurant Frontier and throw this very small ceremony at the house. Well, so basically in terms of food, what they decided to get was they went ahead and they got a goat leg. So they brought in a goat leg, they chopped it up, and it was really good. Very tender meat, absolutely delicious. Then they also went with roasted chicken, which, you know, roasted chicken is roasted chicken. I mean, it probably cost way more than it should have. It was good, you know, it tasted really good and everything, but that was not the highlight. The highlight, and I wish I could put a picture in here, maybe if in some way, shape, or form I can put a picture in here, then I will. They had an alligator. So they ordered a very small alligator, and I would say, I don't know about very small. It was probably 3 to 4 feet long. Probably more along like around 4 feet long. And then the guy came in and he chopped it up and, you know, like made it presentable. And honestly, like it was like glorified chicken. It was probably about the same price as chicken, or sorry, not price. It tasted just pretty much the same as chicken, and the texture was pretty close, but it was weird because certain parts of it were different. Like the tail kind of flaked apart like fish, but it had the consistency and taste of chicken. It was very interesting, man. It was like definitely a new thing. I don't know if I'd order it again, but it was definitely good. And like, you know, they're pretty invasive and overpopulated in places like Florida. So, you know, like if I was down there, I'd be ordering it probably all the time because it's probably pretty affordable down there, I would assume. And it was actually fairly good, man. Like it wasn't too bad. It was very meaty. It had great flavor. They seasoned it beautifully. I mean, like all of the food that was from there was absolutely delicious. It was so freaking good. They had like amazing sides. The rice, they had 2 different rices. One was like a jambalaya rice, and the other one they were calling it, I don't remember what they called it, but it had, what kind of meat did it have in it? It had duck, and then it had one type of other meat in it as well. Yeah, I don't remember what the second meat was, but it was really, really good. Both of the rices were amazing. They had phenomenal mac and cheese. They also had phenomenal potatoes. They were mashed potatoes, so good. They made roasted vegetables, and we had that. Then there were 2 types of salad with some really good dressings. They had rolls as well, which I was trying to stay away from, but I could not help myself because nobody dug into the butter and no one tried it because I don't think anybody knew what it was. So I grabbed a roll towards the end of the night and I put like a fucking full, like probably 3 tablespoons of butter on it, and it was like an herb butter, and oh my god, it was fucking delicious. And I'm trying to remember what else there was. Oh, there was a really bomb potato salad full of like dill. It was kind of mustardy. They had a couple of really spicy, like delicious barbecue sauces that I put on the alligator. Those were absolutely phenomenal as well. And then dessert, man. So dessert, they ordered like, I don't even know, probably 4 dozen, maybe even more, 4 dozen macaroons, something like that. It might have been more than 4 dozen, and like a dozen was $36. Like I'm gonna go over like what I think the dinner costs in a minute, but it was absolutely phenomenal. The macaroons had they were like this tall, and like a third of them were cream, or like maybe a quarter of them were like cream. They had a really nice thick layer of cream. There were 4 different flavors. The first one had like a fig jam in the middle. I'm gonna start collecting flowers here now, by the way, because we actually can collect flowers. Now that all the mobs are gone, we might as well, right? So 4 different types of macaroons. So one was an almond macaroon, and that just had like an almond cream in the middle. Then there was a fig macaroon, and it had a fig jelly in the middle. That one was very good. Then there was a red raspberry that also had a red raspberry jam in the middle. I really like these little white flowers, by the way. And then the last one was a chocolate bourbon, and I knew the second I bit into that one that it had alcohol in it for sure. So those were the 4 types of macaroons, and then they went to a really bomb bakery downtown as well, and they picked up a bunch of like pastries and stuff. And I will say I really like croissants, and they had a croissant with, I believe, a lemon custard in the middle, and that was probably, no joke, the best lemon custard that I've ever had. And yeah, I did not bring any food with me like I was supposed to, so man, these poor guys, I'm gonna have to flame some of these do I have flame on this bow? I do have flame. Okay, so we can get some cooked meat here for eating real quick. But yeah, it was absolutely delicious. Phenomenal meal. And I'm guessing because like, okay, so we went and we looked up the macaroon price, and then we also looked at the price of the gator because the gator was per person. And I will tell you that the gator costs $95 per person, and I think there were 20 people there. So I don't think there was anything short of like $3,000 to $4,000 worth of food on those tables. Now, granted, they saved a ton of money on the wedding because they did a small ceremony in a park. My sister officiated it, and they didn't spend any money on a venue or anything. So they had the money to ball out basically just on the food, and it was the right decision, man. They're very into like, you know, good foods and going to nice restaurants and stuff like that. So it made sense to do it this way, and it was absolutely worth it, man. The food was just so freaking good. And it was like a new experience because gator was something I'd only had in Florida, and I had it fried, and it was pretty much like chicken there as well. But this one was like grilled and roasted and all that good stuff. It was very good. I was surprised. We were actually going to do this restaurant for Christmas one year, but we put it off, and they decided to do it for this. And I can't even imagine how good it must be at the restaurant because this was catered. Like, they brought it to the house. I can't even imagine how good it must have been fresh at the restaurant. But yeah, if you're ever looking for like a cool experience for a, you know, a meal at a restaurant somewhere in Chicago, Frontier, look it up, man. That place is no joke. So I've got like some flowers here. We're gonna keep looking for more. I'll stop babbling so much so I actually can try to find a flower field. But I'm definitely going to bone meal all of this right quick, and I'm going to gather as many of these flowers as I possibly can while I'm here. I'm actually kind of regretting it. They had takeout boxes because they had so much food left over. I'm trying to stay away from carbs. So like that was my cheat meal for carbs. I should have just got another, like, should have filled up like 2 more containers with to-go food because I know it's not all going to get eaten. Most of that's going to get thrown out. And it was really high quality ingredients. You know, they weren't slipping using shitty oils and all that stuff. I should have just taken like 3 or 4 containers of food home because, man, like I could have meal prepped with that and it would have been fucking amazing. There was a whole tray of mac and cheese left. There was a whole tray of veggies left. There were whole trays of rice left. Like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But I will say, I ate like a king last night. It was absolutely worth it. I was so happy that they did what they did. More blue flowers right here. Let's freaking go. Are these alpacas? These are alpacas. Now, why didn't... Okay, so what is this biome? Windswept hills. Okay, interesting. Because this is a separate biome. The grass looks different and everything like that. Look at all the flowers right here. I did not bone meal this. This is crazy how many are right here. By the way, this restaurant also did other animals. So they do an antelope leg. They also offer like a whole goat. I think you can do a whole lamb. You can definitely do a whole pig, and I think you could do a whole wild boar. And I'm not sure what other foods that they have. They might have some like seafood. I think they do some fish and things like that, and probably like a seafood, you know, bonanza presentation or whatever with oysters and that stuff. I'm sure they do something along the lines of that. Don't quote me, I don't know. But I would love to go there. I think at some point I probably will go there for dinner because you can just go there and sit down and have dinner. You don't have to do these full animal things, but that's like what they specialize in. So when you do a party or something like, and you have more than 8 people, it makes sense to do it that way because you're already going to be spending a ton of money. You might as well ball out and get like a big ass animal, and then everybody can take pictures and stuff. It'll be really cool and fun for everybody. Like, I got a picture of that gator. Hopefully I'm able to put it in the video. I'll try to put it in there so you guys can see it. It was absolutely insane. This poor gator, man, like they cut off its head and then they put its own foot in its mouth to serve it. I mean, like that's pretty brutal. Okay, I'm completely lost. Where is home, bro? I need to find home so I can head in like a straight direction to find some more flowers. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay, this is where we're at. Okay, so home is gonna be to the right. So we are going to go straight this way. And I'm just gonna fly for a bit here without talking just so I can like get out here and try to find some new terrain and hopefully find one of the flower fields. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so I'm coming up on the icy biome here again. So I don't know that there's actually any flower fields out this way. I swear that there was, but I might have been thinking about the wrong direction. Oh, hold on, I might have spoke too soon. Aha, okay, I knew it. I knew there was something out here. Here we go, this is a flower field biome. Beautiful. Yeah, check this out. Look at all the flowers here. Oh my goodness. And we have petals on the ground. This is beautiful. These are what I wanted right here. This is perfect. Now I am curious. Oh man, well, it is gonna get nighttime here, I think, right? yeah, it's about to be nighttime, so we could kill some skeletons. I'm just curious. I don't know if you bone meal the ground here or if you bone meal these and you get more. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but I knew it was out here somewhere. Haha. See, I told you guys. Nobody ever believes me when I talk, man. Everybody always thinks I'm lying and making shit up. You want to hear a story, man? Today, I went for a run today. This is crazy. So I was out for a run, right? And there's a little pond over here about 1.5 miles away from the house. And I always stop there because there's like this nice little flowing waterway from the pond into a creek. And I think it's wrong of me to call it a pond. It's definitely on the bigger side, so it's more like a lake. However, basically, what was going on was, ooh, we can get leaf litter too. This is beautiful. I forgot we're also going to need a bone meal firefly bushes, because that's another one that we're going to need. So as I was saying, I stopped by the pond, as I always do, or by the lake, and I was just sitting there chilling, absorbing some sun. I was out of the wind. The wind was kind of brutal today. It was like 50-something degrees when I was running, but the wind brought it down like 10 degrees, so it felt like it was about 40 out there. But I sit down, right, and I'm just chilling, like watching the water and stuff, because that's what I do. You know, I'm always looking for animals, things like that. And sure enough, I'm looking at the water and I see a little rustle in the brush, literally like pretty much right under me. I was up on like, so the creek's flowing into the lake or out of the lake, right? And then there's like an archway that goes over it with the walking path, and you could kind of climb down on the structure that's there and kind of look into the water. So I was down there, and a couple feet under me, I see a snake, like a gardener snake, probably about 2.5 to 3 feet long, I would say. And he was about like, you know, about maybe like a nickel in terms of his width. He comes flying out of there and right towards the water and nabs a bullfrog. And like this bullfrog was, you know, like bigger than him for sure. I mean, the bullfrog was probably about like this big in terms of size. And bro just like latches onto him and grabs him like by his head, and he just dragged him out of the water. He was like underwater with him for a minute. I thought he missed him, but then he came back up to the surface with him, and for like 30 minutes, I just watched him drag him through the grass down into his burrow. Now, of course, I couldn't see his burrow, but like I was just watching him struggle through the grass, because he was basically pulling him through like long, like straw-like dead grass, and it was really difficult for him to get through there, but he did get him down in there, and pretty much disappeared by the time I was ready to leave. It was pretty crazy. That's something that I've only seen on camera before. I've never witnessed something like that. I didn't have my phone on me because, well, I don't carry my phone when I run because I wear like gym shorts or whatever, and it's really hard to fit those in my pocket or fit my phone in my pocket. Plus, like the phone that I use for all my filming and stuff with TikTok, it doesn't actually have service on it. I still have my old phone that has service, and that's an iPhone X, so like the camera's useless, so there's no reason for me to take that with me on my runs. But yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. Like I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. It was so cool. I'm somebody who loves nature, so it was like really quite fun for me to sit there and watch. I'm sure everybody walking by had no idea what I was doing and was probably like, why is this kid staring into the water, you know, for like 30 minutes straight? But I was just staring down there at the bank. Whoa, that was a nice little jump right there. That was crazy. But yeah, it was very cool, man. It was very cool. I love snakes, man. I would love to have a snake, but you know, the thing about having animals is like dogs and cats are one thing because you can get them outside and stuff. But a snake, you can't like take it outside, and you can't like give it like the kind of environment that it really needs unless you're rich and you can afford like a ginormous like room-sized tank for a snake and give it all the terrariums, like, you know, like layout and stuff that it needs, the water sources, the free roam, and the ability to hunt and stuff. It's really hard for me to like justify putting an animal in a tank like that. I don't feel comfortable doing it. It's not fair to the animals. By the way, okay, there's my pork chops. Like, bro, I hope I didn't like not have, like, I hope I still have food, man. If I didn't have any food left, that was gonna be scary right there. Okay, so we got plenty of the flower petals, although I do think we're gonna probably fly through them. Now, did we get some bones? We did get bones. So let's bone meal here. I want to see if I can, like, duplicate these flower petals in the ground. Oh, look at that. It just gives you more. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's amazing. I'm just going to sit here and do that then. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. Oh, my God. So we can do that at home as well. That's beautiful. Okay, well, then I guess really all we need to do is make sure that we have enough of each type of flower. So we want, like, a full stack of cornflowers, probably. Looks like dandelions we're fine on. Azures we're pretty good on. We've got a lot of leaf litter, although I'm probably going to want to grab some more of that. So let's grab some more of the blue flowers. Now, you should be able to come out here and bone meal this as well. So we'll remember that there's a flower forest out here, and we can come back out here and bone meal everything and grab some more flowers anytime that we need to. Or are these rabbits? They are bunnies. I still don't know if you can, like, tame bunnies. I'm not sure if that works that way. I don't know if you could put them on a lead or anything like that. That's something I'll have to look for, because I want to have bunnies in the forest. That would be nice. And there's a portal there, and there was another portal out here. So there's two portals. towns like that close together, huh? Interesting. And I did pass some other forests on the way here that had like rose bushes and stuff like that, so we're gonna stop on the way home. We're gonna pick those up as well. I feel like I'm talking like I'm gonna stop like on the way home, pick up dinner or something, or pick up groceries. All right, so leaf litter. I wanted to get a little bit more leaf litter if I can, so let's look around up here by the trees and see if we could find any more of that. Looks like the spruce trees, they don't have it, so I think it must have just, was it just oak or was it also birch maybe that has leaf litter? Hope you guys can hear me okay too. I think the mic is picking everything up all right. Leaf litter, leaf, aha, see, yeah, so birch trees, and then I think oak trees will have leaf litter too. And if I'm not mistaken, you can actually duplicate leaf litter as well, I think. Ah, yeah, look at it all over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, yes, yeah, you knew this was coming. All right, I'll take care of you guys. Hold on. Let me just put all you out of your misery. I know it would have like ruined the concept of having zombies and then also having zombie villagers, but I think it would have been cool if the entire world was populated. Wow, this is really cool right here where the two biomes attach. Look at that. I think it would have been really cool if like, you know, like villagers inhabited the world and then one got infected, kind of like World War Z, and then everybody, or I Am Legend, whatever zombie movie you want to relate it to. But then they're all like, you know, there's zombies, like zombie villagers, and maybe only certain ones you can convert, maybe ones with professions you could convert, but the rest of them like you can't. I think that would have been cool if those were like the normal zombies and like the overworld instead of like these zombies. They would have all been like villagers, like they were actual citizens once before, you know, because zombies aren't just zombies, they were people once, right? That's the idea of a zombie. But if that's the case and that's true, then maybe zombies, I guess, are just the infected forms of us, huh? And then villagers were like a different race or something. I don't know. Interesting stuff. But I'm gonna store all this stuff in here, and then we're gonna get cooking on getting whatever other flowers we still need. We don't have any poppies either. I guess we'll have to look for some more red flowers and daisies. What is it? Poppies, daisies? Yeah, poppies. Poppies, aren't those used for like opium or some shit? I think they're used for like opium if I'm not mistaken. All right, toss that in there. How is it whenever I try to toss something in lava, I always fuck? There's a whole bunch of obsidian here. I'm actually gonna pick up all this obsidian and I'm gonna rebuild the portal real quick. I love the way that these blocks look, whatever this kind of obsidian is. They look so cool. Forget, what is it actually called? Crying obsidian? Yeah, that looks so sick. Look at that. I mean, is that not like the coolest block in the entire fucking game? Okay, so this is 3 wide, which means it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. So technically this is 1 too tall already. 1, 2. Can't see the actual block outlines. What the fuck? This is 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. Okay, so it is actually right there, I think. Yeah, so we can't even finish the portal with what we got here, unfortunately. Or can we? I think if we took that one down, we could actually finish the portal because we could fill in this lava block right here with our water bucket. Let's see if I can finish it real quick. Boom, boom. We did finish it. Beautiful. Spark. All right, and we're not gonna go in it, but active portal, because why not? All right, let me get aerial view here. So there's no poppies in this field. There's no red flowers, so that's something we'll have to look for on our way home. And then we also need to look for daisies. Were there any daisies actually here? I'm not sure. It doesn't look promising. I don't think there are daisies in this flower field, but I don't know. Is this called? Oh, it's called a meadow. Okay, I've been calling it flower fields. That's not even right. All right, let me go check out this end portal because it does. Wait, oh, there's a village literally right here. I don't think I've been to this village. No, definitely not, because I've never seen that before, whatever the hell that... Ooh. Well, oh, maybe I have... No, I haven't been here. Is this a bath, bro? What a cool way to make a bathtub. That makes so much sense. I'm gonna build one of those at some point. Man, trapdoors. You can get real nifty with trapdoors, can't you? Ah, there we go. So, 1 emerald and some spruce wood. Man, this kombucha drink, it's really a... Whoa. 2 layers of doors? Okay. Seems a little bit strange. There's a second story. Oh, that was the story I was just in. Hey, there's a little guy. 2 little guys. Oh my goodness, look at the babies. Now, this needs to go, because only the babies can get in the house right now, which is not good. And emeralds. Man, these ones really got some good shit in them, don't they? These must be ferns, by the way. I like the ferns. They look nice. All right. So last house to search, looks like a sawmill. Oh, you could put saplings in pots now? I feel like that was never a thing before. Huh. I don't know when they added that, but that was not in the game when I was playing back in the day. All right, where is that other one? There it is. Oh, wow, look at this portal. If there's no purple block, wow, 1 block away from being finished. All right, look at that. Wow, right in the middle too. That was like the perfect portal that everybody wants to see when they're out adventuring. A clock. Shovel, nothing really good. Flint and steel. Blech. Okay, so the move now is to collect flowers like that we can see in the distance over there, like pink and stuff, but we want to head back in the direction of home in order to do that. So I got to figure out which way is home first. And of course, I've only got some rockets left over, which means I'm going to have to use them very sparingly. And I'm probably not even going to make it home on this few rockets, so the episode's going to end out here for sure, because I'm going to end up having to do off-camera shit to find, you know, sugar cane or something like that so I can get paper and actually build rockets to go home. So that's wonderful. So if I'm not mistaken, this was the coastline over here, and so we need to be heading to the left, and that'll take us in the direction of home. Oh, look at this. Wow. These are exposed out of the water. These are the structures. Look at that. We're gonna head out this way anyway. That way is home. Look at this. These are sticking out of the water here. What the hell? I hear the guys. Wait. What is this right here? Is that just one there as well? That was like built up out of the water? Why are they out of the water like this? God, they're all under me too. Alright, well let's try to loot this. Oh, look at that. There's a buried treasure map. Oh boy. Huh? Oh. Poor guy. Got sucked down. We have a chest in this one. Oh, it's gonna be buried, isn't it? Man. Oh shit, I can't get out. Oh shit, let me out. Oh my god, there's so many of them here. Oh, what? They can come on land? Hello? Hi. You know, I guess that one did walk up on shore that one time and throw spears at me. I want to see what's going on with this one that spawned on the land. Look at all, there's so many ruins here. There's a baby one. Oh my lord. They're breeding too? Look at this. There's literally one built into the landscape. There's the chest. Another map. These are probably going to be identical, right? Yep, identical maps, so we could throw one of these away. The question is, where is it? It looks like it's pretty darn close to us. So where we're at, we gotta face south and then go to the east. Of course, right now we're pointed north, and that's east, which means that this is south. All right, I suppose we'll go try to find this treasure map real quick. Episode is definitely going to end out here, though, because you know, I'm not going to be able to find my way home with, you know, 9 rockets. I'm going to have to do some looking before I can, you know, actually get my way home for some sugar cane, which there's actually some sugar cane right here. It looks like pretty close. So maybe I can use that to make paper and make some more rockets real quick. Also running out of food. That's not good. So there's literally a shipwreck right there as well. And treasure map is right here. This is nice too. It's not actually underwater this time, which is great. That should make this a little bit easier to find. I hate when I have to dig through water with the shovel, man. It's the biggest pain in the ass. There it is. Wow, we got TNT. Ooh, just like freaking my foot was stuck to where my computer is, and it made a very loud noise. Oh, we got cooked fish. Let's go. All right, so pull this back out. Actually, I guess we'll put it all in a different box. All right, very cool. We got everything we needed from that. And now I think we can be on our way back towards home, which was, fuck, which direction? Lord, I'm gonna have to figure out which way it was. I'm gonna grab the sugar cane that's around here, though, in case I need to make some paper, because odds are I'm gonna need paper to make more rockets. There's firefly bushes here as well. I'm gonna grab this one. Some more sugar cane over there. Let me go grab that, and then we'll be on our way. All right, let's get cooking. All right, so that's the ice there, and the structure's on our right, which means that home should actually be in like this direction here. And coordinates, yeah, coordinates are looking pretty good. I need the -5,000 to go down, so yeah, we're definitely headed the right way this direction. Yep, we've been recording for right about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna be ending this episode pretty soon. I got a couple stories in there for you guys, and we got out here and we got our flowers, which is exactly what we needed to do. So we'll see if I can spy any other like flowery, you know, areas that have like some bushes of flowers, like the you guys know which ones I'm talking about, like the bigger ones, because we need some of those. Oh, you know what? This is probably going to have those white flowers, though, right? The daisies here. Yep. Okay, this is the other ones that we needed. The daisies and the poppies. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. I don't want to die to a creeper out here. That would be bad. The only problems with traveling around at night like this, man. Scary world we're in. Give me the flowers. Give me the flower. Did he just do 2 hearts worth of damage with a fucking shovel? Hold on. What? Hold on. I gotta see how much he just did. Hit me again? 1.5. Wait. No, 1 heart, right? Oh my god, he did do 1.5 hearts. Oh my goodness. With a shovel? Brother, give me a break here, brother. Oh! Oh! Alright. 6 hearts right there from that creeper, and I wasn't even within like a single block of him. So could I actually die if he blows me up like point blank? Could I die from that? I probably could, huh? Either that or he's taking me down to like 1 or 2 hearts. That's crazy work, bro. Can you fuck off, please? Please, fuck off. Go blow him up. Oh my god. One random tree. You gonna have a honey on there? Ah, no beehive, damn it. Okay, give me this. Give me this, give me this, give me this. Ah, more skeletons. Ransacking all the red and white flowers. I want them all. Give me the flowers. Oh, look at this. There's a guard tower in the distance. You know what? That's probably like the perfect... Wait. Oh, we've been to that one. Oh, wait. Is that where we locked up the fairies? Is that where we got the fairies locked up? I feel like it was burning when we were there. It looks like it's burning right now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna eat some food here. I need to shoot a couple more aminals to get some more food. I'm gonna head over there. We're gonna clear that bad boy out if we haven't already. I think we have, but we'll head over there and re-clear it out because they're gonna be spawning again. And then I'll end the episode in the tower up there or something. Ah, I didn't mean to jump like that. Animals, yes, there's pigs over here. Thank goodness. And chickens. Food. Need the other food, please. Maybe I haven't been to this one? I don't know. I thought I had been to this one. I need to put my chest plate on, though. Otherwise, I'm going to get murked. Alright, let's clear this out. To war! Damn, he was moving. See how fast that dude was moving right there? Sheesh. Slow down, brother. Yeah, look. See, they're here. Yup, this is where I had them locked up. Ooh, Iron Golem's going off. What you doing? Don't you fuck with my fairies and my golem. Come on, Golem, what are you doing? Swing on this guy. I need to get this dude healed up, man. He's looking like he took some hits while we weren't here. Hold up, let me get this guy back to full. There you go, buddy. All right, so here's the deal. This is cleared for the time being. Obviously, we're gonna get raided here again, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up top here, and I'm gonna take a little thumbnail, and we're gonna call it an episode here. Alrighty, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it was entertaining. Enjoyed the stories, hopefully, I hope. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up, so hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Everybody, you know, sleep tight, have a good night, take care, and I will see you all in tomorrow's episode as always. Peace.